Hello, hello. It's Tidbits from the Love Notes. All right, now we got a new showcase, and I just finished eating a big salad. So I wanted to make sure that I got a chance to share with you today this great message. So I'm going to share with you now. The message is from 1John 4 to 8, and it shares that God is love. God is love, and as we love God, we receive those beautiful gifts. We receive the gifts of the fruit of the Spirit. We receive love, we receive joy, we receive peace and patience, kindness. We receive faithfulness and gentleness and self control, fruits of the Spirit. And we know we need these. We need these to have good character because these are the characters of God. These are the characters and qualities of God and believing in God, and that His Son was sacrificed for our betterment to be better people. So it's a big thing. And it's such a glorious gift when you really think about it to have those qualities. It's such a beautiful gift from God, and it gives us strength and it gives us due diligence to make things better where we live. In our world, we can do things in our world. We can do things in our neighborhood. We can do things at our job, in our schools, with our family. We can do things to make the world better. And so, an everyday story for me is that I had some kids in today, and we're always doing something toward loving and kindness. And so, we decided today to get out and to go to a resource group with young people and adults that were having a play day or enjoyable day of all being together. And so we went and we took a large amount, probably like 30, 35 items, not bags, but items of healthy things that we could share with them because we're so happy that they're alive and well and that we know them and can show our love for them. And so we did that, and so it was so wonderful, and they were so appreciative. And it was a beautiful feeling because it was a teaching moment. It was great for the kids doing it, the kids watching it, because some of them were a little younger, and for the adults to see it because it makes them be better and want to do more. When somebody doesn't even know you, but they reach out to you and love you and lift up your day and make you feel better, just being kind to you. So we did that, and then after we finished, the kids that I brought were so excited about having done such a great job. They even took photos, of people receiving things, and that was good. They used my phone and did that. And so then when they got finished, we went to an area in another part of the location, and they wanted to get a treat for doing such a great job. And we didn't even have any treats left of what we had to use one of ours. We gave it all away. And so I said, well, there's a lady that gave me a little bit of money here, so I will share it with you for you really did a fabulous job, and I didn't even help. So so basically they got their treats, and so then we proceeded to mobilize back to where we started. And so after we got back to where we started, because we left one place and came to this place to do this outreach of love, then we realized, oh my goodness, the beautiful basket that we made to do the deliveries in with the hearts and all this beautiful stuff on it and ribbons, we forgot it. And so I said, oh my goodness, we forgot the beautiful basket that everything was in. It's empty, but it's all decorated, and we'll be using it to reach out at another time. And so they didn't want to go. They didn't want to go back and get it. They didn't want to go because they were excited about their treats. They wanted to just settle and relax and think of how great they were for doing what they did to so many people to lift them up. But they didn't want to go back and get the beautiful basket that they made. They said, well, we could just, I don't know what we should do, but we don't want to go back. We just want to enjoy our treats. And so then we sat and we thought about the fruits of the Spirit, because we had been talking about the fruits of the Spirit being a gift from God for accepting He and His Son, His death, sacrifice for us to be better. And we thought about obedience, and we thought about self-control and being patient. And we looked at one another and we said, well, gee, we need to embrace those qualities. We need to be patient enough to wait on our treat, to go back and get something that really matters for the future, because we need it and we put all that time in. So that was a chance for us to really see the fruit of the Spirit in action coming out of us, and then seeing what God gave us, that strength and wherewithal, that bandwidth to go back even though we didn't want to. It's a special quality. The gift was showing up. So we went back, and there it was by the area where we received our special treats for our good acts of kindness. There was the beautiful basket. So we got it together and we went back, and then we had our treats. So I'm just saying, tidbit number one, know that God, when you believe in God and his sacrifice, and you show love and you try really hard, know that God will always show up to give you the strength and the power you need to live in your fruits. That will always happen. And tidbit number two, know that the fruits of the Spirit they can only be achieved through God's gift. It's not something we can just say, well, we don't really believe in him or anything like his son or any of that stuff, but we can just do this stuff. No, it's not something you can do in your own effort. You really need that strength and that gift from our belief. We need that to come from God. That's the gift that we get through this love, and we can't do this on our own. So it just reminds us how important it is to do what you can to stay involved in your faith, get to services, listening to God-centered things, praying, touching base, and asking for that strength, and trying to live your fruits of the Spirit. Yeah, so I'm so glad I got a chance to share that with you. It was a wonderful day to have that experience. We're heading toward the new month, and we're definitely starting off in a good place because we're doing great things. Alrighty, so glad I got a chance to share with you. I hope you got a reminder so that you want to be more invested in your fruits and letting your fruits flow. And then if you have trouble, you need correcting, you need to get better, you need to tweak yourself, know that loving God will always show up. Loving God will always show up. Okay, talk to you soon. We love you. Bye-bye.